For the cheapest Madden NFL 17 MUT coins, visit logga.com. Use discount code FLIMR at the checkout. Get 6% off store-wide. Alright, so Madden 18 dropped a teaser trailer. First off, we already talked about the Frostbite engine joint, and we talked about what that probably meant, which was a story mode that was confirmed in the trailer. I just want to ask, does anybody else not care at all about teaser trailers? Generally speaking, some super zoomed in, super amazingly rendered cutscene that you're never gonna see in the game. This one was pretty good, bro, especially the end of it. Now at the beginning, the only thing that really jumped out, the sound was really good. Like you heard the crowd chanting MVP, MVP, like that was kind of lit. Brady's heavily featured, that's neither here nor there for me, I don't care. But then it got to the end of it, like just when I was gonna say nothing to see here. This video was about the apparent story mode that's coming to Madden 18. Now if you follow my channel, or if you don't follow my channel, better yet, I do career mode stuff. That's RTGs, Madden career modes. We're gonna be doing some my player, all that stuff. The second they announced the Frostbite engine, I jumped out like, yo, they're gonna do a story mode. I didn't really know how I felt about this just for my channel, because I usually create my own story. So I have to figure that out. But here, there will be a story. I'm gonna give you my pros and my cons to adding a story mode of the type that it seems like we're gonna get. But first, let's kind of break down what we saw, man. It was like 10 seconds. We didn't see very much, but one of the first things you're gonna notice is when the guy looks across to see Lucas Oil Stadium. That's where the NFL Combine is held. So we automatically have to assume that, yo, we're gonna get some Combine stuff in here. I hope, I pray it is not just a rehash of what we had before, which even though that was cool, it was cool, I just hope they improve upon it. Like if you, since you took it away, you know what I'm saying, like if it was there the whole time, whatever, but since you took it and you giving it back, you know, I hope it's bigger and better than what it was before. Presentation wise, I think is obviously it'll be better in presentation, but also what you're actually doing and how it actually affects your guy. This could be huge. I remember the old Maddens where the 40 times you ran mattered. The how many times you hit the bench mattered. Hopefully the cone drill's there. That could be fun, and that could open up a whole nother side of little mini games or training camp games that can be in Madden. So when it gets a little bit monotonous over time, you can have that to fall back on and maybe just turn it on, have some quick fun. I know I used to always enjoy like training camp back when it used to be in NCAA and when it was in Madden. Jump into the story, my guy's doing the voiceover when the thing plays, and you know, it kind of, the light kind of hits his face and you get a real good look at his face, which obviously brings me to, okay, how is that gonna work? Are we gonna be snapping the picture, being able to put our face in? EA had game face way back in the day, so I have to assume. Like, this is stuff that I assume, but I don't want to assume, because if it does not happen, I would be upset because it was there before. So hopefully they'll have an improved version of what 2K kind of does. I think it actually worked pretty good on NBA Live. I didn't play live, but just from like little stuff that I saw. So you can actually put your face in there and make your guy your own. All right. The next thing is on that same wavelength, making the guy your own. The thing about story modes in sports video games is that it's not the same as a campaign. Like if I'm playing Call of Duty, or you know what I'm saying, it's not really the same. Or we're playing like as that star character. I'm not, you know, Sergeant Woods or whatever his name is from COD. This is me. You feel me? Like I'm creating myself. Generally speaking, most people create themselves in these games. And so with that being said, I would like my story to be able to be a little bit, at least, unique from the next guy. Meaning actual decisions that matter. Like if you've ever played like a good RPG game, RPG games, they might not give you amazing cutscenes all the time, but what they give you is the ability to make decisions that form your player's personality. That goes a long way. There's so many different types of characters in the NFL, and I don't want to be stuck having to be super Mr. Cookie Cutter guy if I don't want to. Maybe I want to be a jokester. Maybe I want to self-promote. Like stuff like that would be dope. Like if how much money you can amass throughout your career actually matters in some meaningful way in the game, other than just me getting an achievement. I don't care about achievements at all. Maybe I get something, and you can give it to me, but don't just give me a pack and try to get me to go play MUT, bro. Give me some, you know what I'm saying? Give me something that matters in career mode. But like if you self-promote really heavily, you can get these extra endorsements, but you could possibly tear a locker room apart. Or you could just be really quiet and a super team player, but you never get any endorsements because nobody noticed you until you win a championship. And then, you know, the money start to come. Like, you know, stuff like that would be dope because there's so many intricate dynamics in the NFL, different type of players and different type of personalities. I just really hope they touch on all of that. I hope they touch on the strain that could possibly be caused by you having to go to training camp and not really being able to have that real contact with your family. Yo, what happened when I gotta go on the road, man, and I'm going and I'm missing my wife, my kids, man? Well, think about that. These are people. They're not just players, man. Most people think about what? NFL player. You get drafted, you get the bread, you get the car, you get the house, you get the chick, and you get to play football. It's a lot more to life than just that for every single NFL player or professional sports player ever. Obviously, we know this. I hope they can bring a little bit of this into their story. Back to what I was saying before, because I feel like I kind of went off on a tangent. I hope that there are certain things that I can do, decisions that I can make that can kind of tailor my experience. You feel me? I'm a YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? We all know we're gonna be uploading. Some people are gonna get it early, they're gonna be uploading it. Even if you're not watching the videos, just by seeing the titles and the thumbnails, like, you know, you kind of know what happens, right? Like, I never finished 2K's career mode because I already knew what was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So in the YouTube age, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You should upload. I'm gonna upload. Yo, upload. Do your thing. I mean, nobody's gonna care what I say. I'm just saying, like, I'm not like trying to detract from that. What I'm saying is what I think the game companies should do, because they know this is the world we exist in. They should give different options, bro. They should do that anyway. There should at least be, at the minimum, in my opinion, a minimum of 3 different experiences that you can get. Maybe they go deeper where every decision kind of weighs, and since that would be even better. And I really hope that, assuming the decisions and all this stuff is even in the game, I really hope that everything that has to do with my career off the field bleeds into my career on the field. And I do not just mean commentary. Yeah, cool, the commentator can allude to things that I'm going through. I think that's automatic in 2017. Like, I just expect that to be there. But what I'm saying is, if I'm a player that's more focused on building my brand, maybe I make a decision to go promote at a club, or I take a late business meeting at a restaurant or something like that, and I'm a little sluggish the next day. Maybe I'm late for practice. Maybe I get fined. Maybe I cause a little rift in the locker room. Maybe me and the QB get into it. Like, there's so many different things that can happen. You know what would be dope? If they had Hard Knocks on that thing. Maybe I'm going too far. I think that would be cool. Anyway, this is a great step, man. Let me just focus on that, because there's a lot of stuff that I can say I wish would be there that I think may not be there, or can hurt the experience a little bit. But just on a positive note, you know what I'm saying? This is a big step for Madden, because, man, I remember a few years ago I made a video called Madden Sucks, and I made everything I've said in that video. But ever since then, I have felt like the game has gotten better each year. Still not perfect, especially if you're a career mode guy. Oh my God, there are so many issues. There's so many issues, bro. And y'all hear me talk about it. Maybe I should just do one video, but there's a lot of problems. However, I can say the game has gotten better each year for probably the last 2 to 3 years. Ever since my boy, I don't know. Ever since Rex Dixon took over, man, he's doing a great job. I gotta commend him. I think he's doing good, man. This is a yearly release, so I know they can't just fix everything in 1 year. New engine, I worry about the animations and stuff, like, because if the animations and stuff is still, if I still don't really like them or like how the movement feels, then I know it's never going away, and, you know, I'm gonna just have to deal with it. But that ain't what this is about. This is about the story mode. It exists, people. It is there. Let me know in the comments section. I know you're excited about it. Even if you're one of the reserved people that's like, well, it's probably gonna, you know what I'm saying? Even if you like that, because I got some of that in me too, you're still excited. Like, I'm excited to see what the deal is, man. I can't wait to play it. I really hope they brought their A game with the story, bro. I don't want a super bland character. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just really don't. Don't give me his cookie cutter. And I know it can be tough to tell a compelling story within a rated E environment, you know what I'm saying? So that could be tough, but I'm like, yo, you got a team of writers, man. Y'all got the bread to hire these boys. They need to come with their A game. Don't give me no cookie cutter, lackadaisical story. Like, I'm not for it, man. I'm gonna review the story. If it's whack, but I hope it's dope. I want them to really convey the NFL experience. You know what I'm saying? Don't go surface level, man. You know, take a deep dive into what it really means to be an NFL player. That's why we play these modes, man. Like, at the core of us, like, that's why we play. Like, we want to just have that experience. It's fun. So, on behalf of the career mode people, we appreciate the effort. You know what I'm saying? Just the fact that the story mode is there is great. But it needs to actually be good, all right? It needs to actually be good. The RPG elements need to be there. And I got a lot of other stuff I can rant on and say, but I feel like I'm starting to go in circles. So I'm gonna just go ahead and end this video. And then whatever I forgot to say, once I watch this back or once I get a few comments, maybe make a second video, I don't know. Anyway, subscribe if you're new, man. Like the video, hit me up in the comment section. Agree with me, don't agree with me, whatever. Just let me know. Put them little raps, my holla next time, bruh. Bye.